Hello, everyone. Welcome back to ITS 129. For week 8, you need to complete assignment 7, which covers alter, update, delete, and drop, as well as our midterm. Now, our midterm I will open up on Friday evening, and it's due by Sunday midnight. It will involve all of the assignments that we've completed thus far, assignments 1 through 7, as well as the project. So I'm going to incorporate components of that into your midterm. So be aware of it. Be ready to take it. You know, you have 3 hours to complete it, but I'm going to open it up over the weekend so that you can go ahead and start it whenever you're ready. Okay, so let's get started with assignment 7, which concerns creating SQL statements using alter, update, delete, and drop. Now, I'm not going to do everything for you. I recommend that you take a look at this PowerPoint and take a look at some of the commands that's in here that can be used for assignment 7. Yeah, so please make sure that you go through the PowerPoint I have attached to assignment 7. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to close this now. Now, assignment 7, you create a blank database, and I've recommended that you call it assignment 7. Yeah, you create it. And then I'm going to close this table because we don't need it. But what you will be doing is you will be creating a table like we did on assignment 6 using SQL view. Yeah. So for this assignment, what I have is you have to go ahead and create this table. And then you have to insert this over here. Then you have to do change management. What change management is after you've created a table, and then you want to kind of revise it a little bit. You want to do those kinds of things. Then you use alter, as well as we discussed inside this assignment. How to go ahead and drop a field that you don't need anymore, say, as well as update a record, as well as delete a record, as well as drop a table. So I'm going to do some for you. I'm not going to do all the steps. Yeah, I'm not going to do all the steps for you. But please take a look at this document as well. Now, in here, I'm going to recommend that you also, open up Notepad or Notepad++. It's up to you. And when you submit your work, you do it this way. You put a --1, and then you put in your code. Yeah. So I'm going to ahead and I'm going to start the first one. Yeah, and this is how this guy looks over here. And I say, create a table, and it's going to be called foreman. Yeah, and inside there, I'm going to have an ID field. And this guy is an auto increment that we learned in assignment 6, as well as foreman first name. That's a char, and I'm going to recommend that everything is 25 for now. Yeah, and then foreman last name, it's a character field, and this guy, sorry, character field, and this guy is also 25. Yeah, and then one more field, foreman mobile phone. Okay, and this guy is also a character field, 25, and I close it with another parentheses here, and a semicolon. All SQL statements should be completed with a semicolon. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to go and make sure that everything looks good. So it looks good, then I run it. Now, if I did it right, in Access, I can check my work. I take a look at, oh, yeah, wow, it's cool, right? I have the short text, 25, short text, 25. Wow, that's good. Everything looks good, right? And I can close that. Now, I'm going to copy this statement, Control C, open up my notepad, and put it over here under number 1. That's how you submit it to me. Now, unfortunately, Microsoft Access doesn't have what is known as a comment line. But I'm going to ask that you submit it to me this way because I'm going to be using another database I'm going to be using another database to kind of test your code. And I'll show you that at as we wrap this up. Yeah, so I'm going to do a second one. Now, the second step here involves you actually, you have to go ahead and enter some data, Jonathan and Hector. So I'm going to go ahead and, again, I'm going to use the insert into command, insert into command, right? And then I'm going to say into foreman, in the foreman table. Now, again, yeah, with the insert into command, if you don't enter all the fields, then you have to name the fields that we are entering it in. So again, it was foreman, first, name, yeah, and foreman, last, name, and foreman, mobile phone, values, and then I have to enter Jonathan first. Again, because Jonathan is a text, we have to put in the apostrophe before and after it, comma, and Headley, apostrophe before and after. Then one more. I'm going to enter the phone, and the phone we have to go and enter it like a text field because that's the way we did it. So 303 555-1480. Yeah. Close that guy, semicolon. Check your work. Looks good. So I'm then going to go design tab and run it. Says append, yes. And then I'm going to check my work. Double click. Oh yeah, there's Jonathan Head. Everything looks good. Now you're going to do the same for Hector Valdez. And then you make sure you copy your code here, and put it on your notepad. Right? And that's what that was. Now, so you need to do one for Hector Valdez as well. Now, don't forget to do that. Okay, now, in addition to that, I'm going to do one alter statement here. It says, please add a new field named state. Make it a text field, make it field 25, right? So what I want to do is to the foreman table, I want to add another field, but I want you to do it using SQL. So again, where do you find that information? Well, if you open up your PowerPoint over here, it talks about adding a column. How do you add a column? Alter table, the name of the table, add, and the name of the field, and what kind of data type it is. Let's go try it. So I say for this assignment that you have to go ahead and add a new state field. So this is step number 3. Yeah. So you're going to do one for Hector later for the insert. Yeah. But I'm going to do like this: alter table format. And then, and you can put in the next line, or you can do it one line together. It's up to you. It works either way. I find that doing it on multiple lines helps me to see it better. Okay, add. Yeah, it says over there, it says add a column, right? So add a column, right? So, you know, so add column, right? Add, right? Column. Make sure you spell it right, not like me. And state, I'm going to say it's a state field. And I'm going to say it's a char. And I'm going to make it 25 and semicolon. Now that should work. Let me see. Now I'm going to go ahead and design tab and run it. Oh, let's go see. I'm going to open it. Oh, look, I have a state field now. And if I come to design, view, I see that it's 25. Yeah. Okay, so that's one way to use an alter table command. Now, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to put it in my notepad, and you're going to put in one more for Hector over here, yeah. So I'm going to put in a --3, and I put in my alter. Now, You have a couple more alter tables that you have to do for this assignment. I'm going to jump to number 5. Yeah. Now, for number 5 over here, it talks about updating. Yeah, updating over there. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do number 6. Number 5 is kind of dissimilar, but I'm going to do number 6 first. And what it says is to update the state to Florida, where the ID is number 1. So that's ID number 1 is Jonathan, right? So let's go see. We use the update command, and again, you can find this information here. If you look at the PowerPoint, it talks about how to use the update command, right? Update command. So let me go try and do that. Okay, so I'm going to do update, and then here I have to say the foreman table. And again, you can put in multiple lines if you like over here. Yeah, and I'm going to say set state field, right, equal, and I'm going to put in, I say set to Florida. Yeah, and I'm going to do where, ID is equal to 1, semicolon. Now, the reason why we don't put a apostrophe on the 1 is because it's an auto increment field, right? So, it's a number field. Yeah, so we don't have to do that. So here we go. I'm going to run it. Update 1 row. Now, let's see if Jonathan's now in Florida. Wow, that's cool. Now he's a Florida over here. Yeah. So this would be, how we would do number 6 over here. Yeah. So again, this is how I'm going to do my, this is how I'm going to do my assignment. Yeah. You should find all your information from the PowerPoint. And don't forget, I'm going to release the midterm exam on Friday evening, and you have up to Sunday evening to complete it. So until then, we'll see you.